Oh, we're faster. That's why I'm using Leer, because, like, we can only use Lugia, and I could just make every Pokemon in the team have, like, 0 HP all the time, but I would rather not do that. It takes away, like, a little bit of what you're doing. Alright, we got a plan now. I could use the rare candies. We do have that option. But I don't think it's much of a good option, so I'm just going to stick with the safeguard. Okay, come on. Yes, I know about the steel type. Alright. There we go, okay. Yeah, because I think in Gen 6, I think that like they came out with the fairy type and then they had their own gym. But at the very least, though, it made sense then, because I think they didn't say that fairy was a newly discovered type. It was just like a type that was well hidden kind of thing, or something like that, I think. Okay, safeguard. I am not getting paralyzed again, thank you very much. No. Yeah, safeguard, man. Aeroblast. I'm not letting this Magnemite survive for too long. Should I go for another Aeroblast? Of course you get a crit. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I'll go for another Aeroblast. And Aeroblast in this gen has a chance of critting, correct? Yes. It often becomes a critical hit, okay. Yeah, so it has a high chance of getting a crit, but not much. Alright, we got a second Magnemite. I didn't see Safeguard say that it ended. I'm hoping that it actually has a pop-up for that. So, yeah, we're just going to Aeroblast again. And hopefully, if this when this Magnemite uses Thunderbolt, it doesn't take me out in one shot. Or gets a crit. I should be fine, unless that crit went to a low roll. Of course it got a crit. Unless Safeguard makes the opposing Pokemon always crit. Because that is not cool. Because that's 2 crits, I think, so far. I have to risk it with the recover. I have to risk it with the recover. I have to get HP back, and then hopefully, if it does use Thunder Wave, it misses. Okay, good. Do not get a crit. I'm still so low, though, that if it does get a crit, I'm out. So I have to use Recover again. Okay, now I should be fine. Oh, I don't understand why it says it, like, it specifies it that it doesn't affect Lugia. But that doesn't make sense, because Lugia's not a ground type, so it should affect it. Alright, Aeroblast now. Okay, we're back to pretty much full health. Haven't used an item yet. And, ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. Thunderbolt, that's fine. It hasn't tried to use Supersonic, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to do the same exact thing, where it's going to say, like, oh yeah, Safeguard protects you from it. Alright. What's your last Pokemon? Jasmine. Steel. Okay, if I remember correctly, Steelix is a better physical defense tank than Special, so Aeroblast might take it out in one shot. Maybe it'll take, like... Maybe it'll survive with, like, 1 HP kind of thing. No, that was a crit, too. Oh, my word. Okay. That's something else. I'm gonna recover first. Let's go with the recover first, and then we're gonna go and keep hitting it with Gust. I don't think Steelix can learn status moves. Oh, of course it gets a crit. It decreased my defense. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, I need to do something about that. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely unbeatable for us right now. There is almost no way that I can take on this gym. There is almost no way I could take on this gym right now. Yeah, okay. I have a better idea for next time. We're gonna need to get Liguria into it, getting a new move. Let's see here. If we can get Liguria to 44, it can learn Hydro Pump, which could... Wait, used an item? Ooh, that could be very helpful. Yeah, there's almost like no point in me keeping this alive any longer anyway. Yeah, just let this end. Is that the button for speed up? No, I don't remember what I put for the button. I don't remember what my button for speed up is. I'll just let this go by. Pretty much. Where is the button? Is it here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Woo, that's so cool. Yay. Yeah, because if I could use like any of the other Pokemon, I just use Leer a bunch of times. Okay. So. Oh. No. Stop it. Okay. So, we need to continue. So, we won't do your gym just yet. So, we won't do gym number 6 yet. Okay. So, we gotta face more trainers. That's why I'm mostly just trying to get closer to, like, every sort of person, trying to see if there are still trainers that I can fight. Actually, we could do something that we're not... I don't want to say we're not supposed to do it. Because technically, in this kind of format... No. Okay, because I normally just beat Jasmine around this time, and then I usually just advance forward. But we can't really do that right now, because we can't beat her gym, because we need Liguria to be slightly stronger than normal. I mean, I could give Liguria Shadow Ball instead of Gust, but the problem with that is that, like, Gust right now is our one very good consistent move. I can't even see in there. Do I even have Flash so that I can give it to, like, literally the Pokemon named Flash in general? Oh, I do. I just never gave it Flash. Okay, well, let's just do that right now. Oh? I guess we're freeing up a slot in our toolbox right now. We don't need the Mareep anymore. We can just use Abra for that. Cool. There we go. So I'm hoping that there's trainers in here, because we definitely need the experience more than anything. Okay, well, is there actually any trainers up here then? There's an item over here. An Ether. Ether's pretty good. I mean, for the one item that we could have used in that last battle, I could have just used an Ether and... Or what's the one that I have right now? Was it an Ether already? Oh, I'm so used to clicking the up button, so it just goes right down to the bottom of the screen. Yeah. Could just use, like, an Ether and then just get Aeroblast again and just start, like, swinging with that. But I don't really think that's a good idea. Can you learn a different water move by any chance? Like, can you learn like a water pulse or something like that? I'm trying to look at like what Lugia can learn. I mean, it can learn Surf. It's probably going to be like the best move that we can ever give it. That could be very beneficial for us right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to go stick with just trying to get to level 44. But I'm not going to go and face wild Pokemon. That would just be very silly. I'm just going to go face trainers, because it just makes more sense. Alright, come on. Come on, bro. Just let me leave. Alright, you know what? Just gonna speed up the game. There we go. Come on. I think I set it to 2 times speed, I think, so that's awesome. That was my bad. I'm like it's funny though, because I've mostly played Pokemon games like this in the first place where I have a speed up button kind of thing, so like I'm so used to the speed up button, and so when I go back to like the normal cartridge games, I just feel like, oh, I wish I had a speed up button. I don't even know if this game actually has the running shoes. I think that's Gen 3. Gonna go over here. Nothing. So wait, is there like no trainers here? Oh, come on. It's not even worth it then if there's no trainers here. I came here for trainers. That's the whole reason why I'm still here, is because I think there's still some trainers around. But yeah, but soon there will be a new series that will let me kind of take a break from this. Not really, but close to it. And it will be kind of awesome right now, because I'll have one less thing to worry about in terms of like the upload schedule kind of thing. Because then I can switch this with something else. Which is kind of weird though, because like how I do the whole thing is that I have like I have Oblivion in the first like upload slot, which is usually why when you see like Oblivion, that's like the first slot. And then you have like any other game at that moment in the middle slot, while also including Circuit Craft. And then you have like Pokemon in the last slot, which can either be a part of the Nintendo Switch variety or like this, where it's like the Game Boy Color kind of variety too. And it's like, okay, like, how do I want to do this now? Like, and everything. Alright, come on. Okay, I don't want to drop down. I'm getting really sick and tired of all these wild Pokemon though. Got a hyper potion, nice. Yay! Alright. So yeah, so that's kind of the whole reason why I said like Violet will definitely take over this game, is because like it'll occupy the Pokemon slot for at least the first week of its release. So by the time that it reaches, I don't know, November 25th, I think. Right? That's like a week after? I don't know, like a week after its release, up until like that, for like on Friday it'll still be Violet. So let's see here. So yeah, so the 25th, it'll still be like Pokemon Violet, but then after that, it'll continue onward with what the rotation was on, from the 17th. So in this hypothetical, let's say the 17th was Craft. So that means that on the 26th, well, it's going to be complete, but on the 21st, it'll be, let's say, Pokemon Gold, just to continue onward with what I was doing beforehand. And then continuing onward, going down that train kind of thing. Alright, there's no trainers in here. I'm very sad. I was really hoping for trainers so I can actually train. I would be fighting these Pokemon, but unfortunately, though, they don't really give much experience since they're only like level 15s. And I think in Pokemon, it's normal for trainer Pokemon to give you more experience